Before I became the darkest Sith the galaxy has ever feared, I endured the greatest trial of all. Surviving the Sith Academy, an institution so pathetic I'm amazed it hasn't collapsed under the weight of its own failures. Let's begin by choosing the server, where Darth Nuaze will be born. Now it was time to choose sides. I hesitated for a moment, tempted to choose the light. But the dark was stronger, it pulled me in without mercy. I shaved my warrior's head, invoking the spirit of One Punch Man himself, hoping that I would grant him the strength to obliterate my enemies in a single blow, and I was stopped, forced to shorten my name to Nuaze, a long time ago in a galaxy very far away. A bold man who fears no one stepped off the ship, with two trembling weaklings trailing behind him. Someone was waiting for me.
I'm Overseer Tremel. For decades, I've administered the trials that prove who is and is not worthy to join the Sith Order.
Mark my words, I am destined to be Sith.
The Overseer told me an acolyte would try to kill me.
There's an acolyte here named Vemrin. He's your enemy, and he will try to kill you.
Let him try. I'll destroy him.
And I must retrieve a strong Sith warblade from the armory.
In the tomb of Ajunta Paul, there's an old armory. A strong Sith warblade awaits you there.
And the game begins. I have control of the character, and already the game tells me about the weekly login bonus and trying to sell me a lightsaber. Plus, I completed an achievement named Hello There. It sounds familiar, but that was said many years later. I stepped outside and saw a stunning female character, though let's be honest, there's a good chance it's just some guy behind the screen who enjoys watching his character backside while running. I checked the mailbox and found some powerful items waiting for me. Well, maybe not that powerful, but definitely useful enough. And now that I'm looking sexy, I can finally set out to become the Sith the galaxy is absolutely not ready for. I laid waste to the K-Lord slugs to test my strength and give the galaxy a taste of my power. I ventured deep into the tomb and encountered Sergeant Korriban, who clearly knew the kind of power he was facing.
You're the acolyte Overseer Tremel had brought in special, right? Heading down in the tomb to show what you're made of?
I crushed everything in my path, clearing the way to the Sith warblade I came down here to retrieve. And there it was, the instrument of devastation itself, a warblade, destined to render me unstoppable, the blade that would make my enemies tremble. Raw power radiated from the blade itself, and in less than a heartbeat, it reduced an ancient rusted droid to scrap. I kept pushing my limits. There's no end to how far my power can grow. Soon, I will consume planets like Darth Nihilus himself. I even vanquished Big Mama Slug, though I barely had enough health left to stand. And so, for the first time I was defeated. My dream of becoming the most powerful Sith began to crumble, but I did not give up. After my defeat, I was reduced to what felt like nothing. I was forced to deal with the vermin infesting the academy. The shame burned, the anger swelled, and I swore this would not be my end. While exterminating the vermin, I attempted an Anakin-style leap bouncing off the table, but it failed miserably. It didn't look nearly as cool as I imagined. I then rushed to my next destination, and I am pretty sure I finally met the acolyte who wants to kill me.
I'm Vemrin, and unlike you, I've fought and bled for everything I have. I demand respect.
He even had a big, tough-looking brute at his side, at least until the moment he opened his mouth.
This is ridiculous, Vemrin. Let's just kill him and hide the body.
Naturally, I tried to crush them like I've crushed everyone else so far.
I'm going to take what's yours, and then I'm going to kill you.
You have no idea the enemy you're making. Coming, Dolgers?
Be right there, Vemrin.
But they ran off, claiming it wasn't allowed.
Listen to me, you useless priss. Acolytes aren't allowed to murder each other. But accidents happen.
Since when do Sith follow the rules? After our little conversation, I spoke to the Overseer and he had a fun task for me. One that I will surely enjoy.
I want you to interrogate 3 prisoners in the Academy jails and decide their fates.
You'd better send someone to clean up after me.
They don't know what's coming.
Let's cut to the chase.
Who cares if the prisoners were guilty? I went straight to the trial by combat. Defeating weaklings made me feel powerful once again after the embarrassment in the Valley of the Dark Lords. My first opponent was, unfortunately, a woman.
Her spirit is unbroken. Give this woman a weapon.
Though she was brave enough to face me. Then came a fellow bold man who claimed to be a fighter, but he was no match for a rising Dark Lord like me. The last prisoner didn't speak basic, and I wasn't allowed to fight him, so I simply gave him a little demonstration of my power, a light force choke to make things clear.
I don't care if he's innocent or not. Torture him enough and he'll confess.
I went back to the overseer, and he interrogated me with endless questions.
First, the assassin, Solence. She attempted to kill an Imperial spy, but was unaware of her client's affiliation. Why did you grant her trial by combat?
Demanding reasons for every action, his opinions meant nothing to me.
Just for kicks. It amused me. You have a problem with that.
I acted as I pleased. When he finally finished his blubbering, he told me about some monster I had to kill.
In the caverns of Mark Aragnos is the beast he left to guard his legacy. Go there.
And the moment our conversation ended, another pop-up. A 30-day subscription deal offering coins and a speeder bike. I'm not buying anything. Then, I took a flying taxi to my next destination where I would slay the monster. When I arrived, I took the lift down into the depths below. From there, I pushed towards the beast's lair, cutting down wimps and vermin as a warm-up for the real hunt. Soon, I found the entrance to the tomb, set to house the creature. I pressed deeper into its cold, ancient corridors, until I came upon an old Sith carving. I paused, meditated before it, and that's when the beast emerged behind me, summoned by my presence. The beast fell before me, another victim claimed by the power of the dark side. On my way back, I stumbled upon a datacron. The moment I activated it, raw energy surged through me. Another barrier shattered, another step towards ultimate power. As I neared the academy, I spotted what appeared to be a bold woman scanning people, like some strange ritual from another universe. But it wasn't temperature checks, it was an investigation for traitors, as the boss guy had mentioned. I was tasked with scanning the Acolyte initiates to determine who was loyal and who wasn't. But I didn't care about loyalty. All I saw was a perfect opportunity to deepen my connection to the dark side, by sending a few more unfortunate souls to the afterlife. After dealing with the traitors, I reported back to the Inquisitor.
I watched you deal with those traitors. Well done. That was an impressive display of loyalty. Take this reward as a token of the Emperor's favor.
My reward? Boots. Yes, boots. Not exactly the artifact of destruction I had hoped for, but at this stage, anything that boosts my strength is worth taking. I headed back inside the academy and returned to the Overseer, only to have that hulking brute step in front of me.
Well, look who's here. Remember me?
Convinced he could challenge me. How mistaken he was. Within seconds, he was begging for mercy.
No! Hold up! Look, I was wrong. What they're saying about you, totally true. So, strong. I don't want to die.
I granted him none.
Ask for no mercy and expect none. Die like a Sith.
I failed you, Vemrin.
His defeat became a warning to all. No one stands in my way and lives to brag about it. The Overseer informed me that Darth Barris sensed the beast's defeat and now demands my presence.
The beast of Mark Aragnos was a great source of dark energy here on Korriban. When it was slain, there was a tremor in the Force. Darth Barris felt that tremor and has become aware of you. He demands an audience.
Should I be afraid?
Good. I've been waiting for this for a long time.
As I was leaving, an old woman tried to rope me into a blood and bone ritual.
Come here, child. I administer the rite of blood and bone. A ritual performed beyond this doorway. It is a rite acolytes have participated in for 10,000 years.
I'm sure you were young and pretty back then.
I walked on. I'll return when it suits me. I continued on my way to Darth Barris, eager to see what he was truly made of. Along the corridor, a band of Sith pretenders were waiting for me. They wanted to prove themselves and kill Vemrin.
If you need anything or anyone, say, dealt with, we'd like you to consider us.
She's talking about Vemrin.
They also wanted to fight me to test what chance they might have against Vemrin. I agreed, of course.
Let us prove ourselves to you. Spar with us, then decide if we have the skills to benefit you in this endeavor.
Every battle brings me closer to my ultimate goal.
Alright, let's see what you've got.
At your best, boys. It's time to audition for the big show.
I took them all down in just a few strikes. I've never witnessed such weakness. Pathetic. They should abandon the Sith entirely and go join the Jedi, maybe sit around meditating instead of embarrassing themselves. They were convinced. Vemrin was my equal.
You still took all 4 of us apart. This changes everything. From what I hear, Vemrin's every bit your physical equal.
I told them he was nothing. Well, at least to me.
You've got it all wrong. Vemrin is just a lot of big talk and reputation.
Really? You mean he gets by on the illusion of strength?
What does this mean, Fine?
It means Vemrin is a dead man. And we're going to have the most potent of allies.
They'll probably get themselves killed. When I entered, Darth Baras was finishing a lecture to a group of eager students, Vemrin included. As they left, Vemrin puffed himself up trying to look intimidating in front of Shaggy. Adorable attempt.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
You should. This is the end of the line for you, Clemrel. Just make sure you stay out of my way.
Look here, Vemrin. I see the upstart, but no sign of Douglas.
Darth Baras seemed angry or jealous. Hard to tell with that ridiculous mask, honestly. It made it impossible to take him seriously.
The pacing of the trials is deliberate. Only full immersion over time produces results. Your mind is soft, unhoned, undisciplined.
But he did grant me permission to deal with the pathetic overseer without consequence.
I grant you immunity from punishment. Kill Tremel and bring back his hand as proof.
Not that I needed anyone's permission, but it certainly makes things easier.
It will be my extreme pleasure.
Now, leave. I'm sure Tremel is still in his chambers. Don't return until you've killed him.
Before going to deal with the pathetic overseer, I decided to complete the blood and bone ritual for the old woman.
You must claim a skull from the mountain and return to the antechamber. Soak the skull in the blood pool and come to me.
I defeated the massive slug that crawled out of the pool of blood. It was stronger than I expected, but still, nowhere near strong enough to defeat me. In the end, the effort paid off. A beautiful double-bladed lightsaber was waiting inside the slug's stomach. The only thing the old woman had to offer was a glimpse of my destiny.
I can offer a glimpse of your destiny. There's much I can read in the bones.
Who am I to turn down free advice?
Very well. Listen carefully. The key to your success is a small and sorry creature, but you can shape it in your image if you so desire.
And at last, it was time to settle things with the overseer.
I didn't expect to see you again so soon.
I gave him the news, and he actually believed he could stand against me.
Very well. You have your orders, Acolyte. Know that it gives me no pleasure to kill you.
Another easy fight. Honestly, this place is less an academy and more a gathering of Sith fanboys.
I knew you were strong in the Force, but not like this. You're more than ready to challenge Vemrin.
Vemrin is supposed to be a challenge. Don't make me laugh. I returned to Darth Funny Mask, and the man simply would not stop talking.
I am impressed you had the fortitude to destroy him. You know he thought of you as family.
He even started reciting the Sith code at me. Honestly, I'm not convinced he's well.
Peace is a lie. There is only passion. Through passion, we gain strength. Through strength, we gain power. Through power, we gain victory. And through victory, our chains are broken. The Force shall set us free.
Then he assigned me even more tombs to explore. At this point, I should have named myself Darth Lara and brought 2 blasters.
You will venture through the entire tomb, search all of the ruins, and bring me a shard from each of these inscriptions.
I retrieved all the shards for Darth Funny Mask, but on my return I was stopped by Shaggy from earlier.
You did it, didn't you? You got the shards from the tomb, and you're on your way back to Lord Barris.
He was too weak to gather the shards himself, so he came up with a brilliant plan to steal mine. What a fool.
I didn't even break a sweat.
That's all I needed to hear. Stop! I'm sorry. I made a mistake.
Too late to be sorry.
The prodigal supplicant returns, and with all the shards from the tomb of Tulak Horde.
Barris favored me over Vermrin, and Vermrin wasn't too happy about it.
One of you will have the opportunity to claim a special lightsaber and serve as my apprentice. I thought it would be you, Vermrin, but I've changed my mind.
What? I've done everything you've asked. Better than any of the others. The honor should be mine.
He will probably try to kill me, and he will end up begging for mercy like all the others before him.
Ignore Vermrin, Lord Barris. His world is crumbling around him.
Lord Barris sent me on a mission to retrieve a lightsaber, as if he somehow didn't notice I already have one.
The lightsaber you will seek is old and powerful. It is housed in a forbidden cavern in the tomb of Nagasado, where few Sith have ever set foot.
He also mentioned a Twi'lek, who's supposed to show me the entrance to the cave where the lightsaber is.
Almost no one knows how to find the secret entrance. But there is a Twi'lek in the holding pens who was caught breaking in there. I hear she is quite willful. Take her and make her show you the entrance to the forbidden cave.
And there she was, the blue princess with a shock collar on.
This bruiser is taking you into the tomb where we caught you.
None of you can figure out how to activate the tomb statues to open the forbidden cavern, huh? You got some kind of business in that secret Sith chamber, do you?
We made our way inside the tomb, pushed through its holes, and reached the final chamber. And just as I predicted, there he was. Vermrin, my so-called nemesis, trying to sneak up on me. I doubt he expected me to know Kung Fu.
Take your time, slave. Just have the entrance uncovered by the time I finish killing your new master. Becoming Barris's apprentice was my destiny. Did I come this far and overcome such adversity, only to be proven unworthy?
He didn't beg for mercy. Instead, he tried to make me feel sorry for him. Pathetic, either way.
I have waited a long time to put you in your place. Consider this. Killing you was easy.
Then do it. Finish me.
Goodbye, Vermrin.
Wow. Nice work.
Why is she talking?
Speak when spoken to, slave.
Shock my slave, how much can she take?
Ow! Bantha poo! What was that for?
The Twi'lek opened the secret entrance and we rushed through to the final chamber. And there it was, a filthy lightsaber I didn't even need, resting on a pile of Sith bones. We were heading back to Darth Barris when the Overseer's daughter decided it was her turn to die.
Murderer! My father was a staunch traditionalist and he was especially hard on me. But he's my blood. Did you think you could kill him and get away with it?
She joined the growing collection of bodies behind me. At this point, I must have wiped out most of the Academy's future Sith. I could barely listen to this ill man rumble, just like before. He wouldn't shut up. All I heard was...
I see you may indeed become one of the strongest Sith in the galaxy. Your trials are over.
At last, I was done with the Sith circus. The whole place is a joke. I boarded the shuttle and left, leaving all the weaklings behind me.